Hey, you.
Dude, what are you doing here? Get out of my house!
Have you been trying to look for fun Roblox games to play to cure your boredom? You just can't seem to find any out there? Well, with all the garbage on Roblox, honestly, I can't blame you. It's actually so hard to find a game that's not brainrot. But that's why today I'm gonna be sharing with you 10 of the most fun Roblox games to play, and some of these games you probably never played or even heard of before. Some of these Roblox games are actual gems. And to start off our list, it's called A Block's Journey. And I'm not gonna lie, usually I save the best games for last in this video, but honestly, this game is so good, I have to show it to you right now. A Block's Journey is a 3D platformer where you're a character flying through outer space, but suddenly your ship runs out of energy and you crash into an unknown place. And your mission is to explore different worlds, find power orbs so that you can power your ship, defeat bosses, and after defeating all the levels, you'll be able to escape. When I found this Roblox game, my mind was blown. It is insanely well built, and usually when I'm recording footage for these videos, I only record about 30 minutes to an hour of footage, but I genuinely played the entirety of this Roblox game in one sitting. I think that's why it takes me a whole freaking month to upload these videos. But anyways, right now in this game, there's only one world that you can play, but even just that is so much fun, and the game is in dev right now, so there's gonna be more worlds added soon. And trust me, after playing the first world, you won't want to miss out on any of their updates, so definitely check out A Block's Journey. And if you want to play any of these games, after the video's done, you can go in the description down below, and I'll have links to all of them. Now, the next game on this list is an absolute banger. And when I first found this game, I saw it while scrolling Instagram Reels, and I did not think it was as fun as it looked, but honestly, it lives up to the hype. And this game is called Redliner. And if you love games like Roblox Rivals or any other first-person shooter game, you might get addicted to this Roblox game. This is a fast-paced FPS game that combines swordplay, gunplay, and parrying with a super cool movement system, just like if you were Spider-Man, but you had a gun and a katana. And I know this game can look really complicated, but as soon as you enter the game, there's a tutorial that explains all the mechanics and almost makes you a pro at this game instantly. After doing the tutorial, I got into the free-for-all game mode, and I was absolutely destroying people. And just a quick rundown of how the game works. Basically, every time you melee somebody with your sword, you get a bullet in your gun that will allow you to get the upper hand and take a shot to hopefully eliminate them. And you combine this with super cool movement by grappling onto walls and swinging through the air to pull off some insane clips. There's a bunch of cool skins and modes that you can play, and I guarantee you'll be playing this game for hours if you love games like this. Definitely check out Redline. Before we move on to the next game, if you've been wanting to try some other games outside of Roblox, well then I have the perfect game for you, which is a sponsor of today's video, World of Warships. World of Warships is a free-to-play tactical team-based naval combat game featuring hundreds of historically inspired warships across multiple classes. Those classes include destroyers, cruisers, battleships, aircraft carriers, and even submarines, with each class offering different gaming experiences across 13 different nations. My absolute favorite parts about this game are how realistic and stunning the graphics are, the variety of maps and changing weather conditions that really make you feel like you're fighting in a war, really bringing this naval history into life and making you feel like the captain of a real warship. But my absolute favorite part about this game is that it's free to play and it's a massive online multiplayer experience, so you can play by yourself or team up with your friends using divisions. What's so special about this game is there's ongoing monthly updates with new ships, nations, events, cosmetics, and so much more. And whether you've played this game before or you're brand new, if you use the link at the top of the description or the pinned comment below, you'll instantly unlock some epic rewards just for signing up. This game is so fun, I would definitely try it out. And remember, it's free to play and you can play on PC or your console. And you can play on mobile too. And thank you so much to World of Warships for sponsoring today's video. For our next game, it's kind of a popular one, but if you haven't tried it, it's insanely fun. And there's so much to play in this game that I think you're really gonna enjoy it. And I found this game when it just released, and now it's blown up. If you've ever watched a show called Storage Wars, where basically these guys buy abandoned storage units and sell the items for a profit, well now you can do that on Roblox, and the game is insanely fun. First, you start off dirt poor, buying storage units with trashy items in it that you sell in your shop, but as you keep on playing, you can start bidding on better and better storage units, upgrade your shop, and get more rich customers in your store that will pay you a bunch more money for your items. And it's not just a boring cycle of buying storage units, selling the items inside and upgrading your shop. You also got to upgrade your vehicles to transport the items, complete side quests that earn you more cash, interact with random NPCs that give you quests. But one of my favorite parts about this game is how you actually bid on the storage units. You actually need some skill in order to actually get your bid in, where you got to press the bid button at just the right time. Or if you have a bunch of trash items, you can go to the pawn shop and instantly sell them for money. There's so much depth to this game that you need to try it out. So definitely go play Storage Hunters. If you've ever played any of the skate games before, or you just love skateboarding in general, well then this game is perfect for you. It's called Sesh, and this is an open world skating game on Roblox. And you might first think that that might not be anything special, but honestly, this game is insanely cool and crazy realistic too. Like when you skate on different surfaces, you can literally hear the different sounds. Like if you're skating on brick, you're gonna hear that very clearly. Same if you're grinding on a metal pipe or landing from doing an insane trick. And speaking of tricks, there's so many cool tricks you can do and different combos that you can pull off that not only make this game really fun, but also very challenging. And I'm not gonna lie, this is just a great hangout game in general for you to just kill some time and hang out with your friends. So if you love skating, or if you want to play a game that's just super chill, definitely try out Sesh. All right, guys, you already know this would not be a Geoffrey James list if I did not throw in a cooking game in this list. And this one is really cool, just like all the other cooking games I've promoted. And if you've ever played a game called Overcooked, it's literally just that game, but on Roblox. And it's called Cooking Chaos. And in this game, you receive food orders that you have to prepare by grabbing the ingredients, chopping them up, cooking them, putting them on the plate, and sending them out for customers to eat. But you only have a certain amount of time to prepare these dishes and get them out to the customers. And if you don't do it in time, you're gonna get a worse star rating and you won't make any money. And this game is so fun because you can play it by yourself if you literally have no friends, or you can play it with random people online. But if you want to have the most fun in this Roblox game, definitely play this one with your friends. But what makes this game different from all the other cooking Roblox games out there is that you're able to roll for different power-ups to make you better as a chef. So it's like if Overcooked in a Roblox RNG game had a baby. And there's a bunch of cool power-ups that you can get on your character that will help you cook faster and better. So I would definitely try out the game Cooking Chaos. Okay, this next game might be one of the chillest games I've ever played on Roblox. And if you love creating things from completely scratch, and you feel like you're a little bit more artistic, well then this game is perfect for you. It's called Echo. And in this game, you're able to build your own island. And I don't want to hear any stupid comments about any sus islands out there. Anyways, you start off by making your own terrain, and you can freeform it however you want. You can make parts that are taller, shorter, parts where there's a lake or a pond in the middle. Once you do that, you're able to add trees, bushes, you can add rocks, and then you can even start building your own houses, and you can make the island as big or as small as you want. But what's even cooler about this game is that once you're done building your island, you're able to spawn onto it and explore your own creation. And there's a lot more depth to this game than you probably think. There's just so much creative freedom, and it's a super relaxing game. So I would definitely check out Echo. If you love escape rooms or solving mysteries, then this game is definitely for you. And it's perfect to play by yourself or with your friends. And this game is called Detective Duck. And in this game, you start off as a normal duck, but you get hired to be a detective. And you get given different missions, like for example, find out who robbed a jewelry store, or even who killed somebody. And when you start off, the missions are super easy, but as you progress through the game, these missions get more and more challenging, with a way lower success rate of solving the case. I love this Roblox game because you have to use your brain logically to find clues and put them together and find the right suspect to solve the case. And even when you finish the entire storyline, there's other game modes that you can play with other people. So you will be playing this game for hours. All right, for the next game, we got a pretty simple one for this list. But if you love board games and you've been looking to play a classic without having to set up an actual game or play for hours on end, well then there's literally a Monopoly game on Roblox, and it's just called Monopoly. I think this is actually officially licensed by Monopoly on Roblox. Don't take my word for it, but it looks real. This Roblox Monopoly game is absolutely perfect to play with your friends. And if you don't know how to play Monopoly yet, first off, you might be living under a rock, so I would get that checked out. And second, if you don't know, firstly, each player starts off with money, and your mission is to collect as many properties as possible. And when other players land on those properties, they have to pay rent. And your mission is to be the last to go bankrupt and build the richest empire of real estate. My favorite part about this game is that you can buy a tung sahur piece, which I'm not gonna lie is super funny. This is just a simple, fun game that I thought I should throw in. Definitely go check out Monopoly on Roblox. All right, if you've ever watched any of those parkour videos on YouTube, or maybe you've done it IRL, maybe you're really good at it, or maybe you failed miserably, well now you can do that on Roblox in this epic game called Strafe, where you can parkour around a vast city called Kazna, and you level up with other players by completing time trials, and you can level up your skills by completing tasks. And this is just another amazing game for you to run around, burn some time, and hang out with your friends. And it's so fun to just run around, climb buildings, hop over fences and objects. And the city is so massive. It's very close to an open world game, and there's so much to explore. And there's a great tutorial that takes you through all the mechanics in the game. And there's practically an endless skill ceiling, which will let you play the game for hours on end. So definitely go check out Stray. Okay, for this last game, I wanted to end off with an absolute banger. This game is very similar to the first game I showed you in this video. So if you think you're gonna love playing that game, you're also gonna love playing this one. And since the first game I showed you isn't fully released yet, you can play the entirety of this game to make up for it. And the game is called Jack, where you're able to walk sideways, upside down, and your mission is to complete tasks by defeating enemies and collect treasure chests, these snowflakes, which doing all these tasks allows you to unlock a portal to the next world to explore that one. This game is absolutely legendary, and when I played this game to record footage for it, I played the entirety of this game in one sitting. This game is so good, and the developers of this game are going to be expanding on it even more with new worlds and updates. Jack is definitely another underrated Roblox game that you need to play. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want more games lists like this, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any cool Roblox games. And thank you so much to World of Warships for sponsoring today's video, which you can play for free on PC. And if you prefer console or mobile, it's available on there too via World of Warship Legends.